Hello, this is a review of the Panasonic Lumix G97 as well as the DJI Mic Mini, and my setup for both doing a webcam, and I'll also be talking about what other purposes the Lumix G97 will be applied to. Right now I am using the DJI Mic Mini. During a portion of this discussion, I'll have the mic off, but one of the reasons I like the Mic Mini is it comes in a case that keeps everything charged while you have the lid closed, and within the case there's the receiver that's now on the camera. I will be doing a separate video of just the receiver and the mics, but right now it's in operation. It does come with two mics, which is very nice if I ever were to have a guest. This is the mic size, so we're talking about maybe the size of a quarter. And with the mic, there is a little magnet that you could use it depending on your type of clothing, whether you want to have this in the clothing and the magnet on the outside. I've seen some hacks like that. And it also has a clip that you could, like I'm using now on my shirt, using the clip method. It also does come with two different wind muffles, actually four altogether, two black and two gray. And within the case itself, there is a kind of hard to get out of the case, that's both good and bad, but a little receiver attachment that my fingers are not able to get out. There we go. A receiver attachment that connects the receiver to the USB-C port of a phone if it does take USB-C, or my MacBook, for example. It also comes with a cord that you can connect to the audio jack of the camera, which is what I'm using now, or the audio jack of the MacBook. And I've experimented with this. I actually like that versus the USB-C, and it frees up a USB-C port. So I'm going to pause the video now to switch to the camera microphone. So right now we're on the Lumix G97 camera microphone. This is the receiver in question that gets put on the shoe mount. I'm not sure if I think it's called a hot shoe. I'm still learning camera terminology. This is the audio jack that would go into here and then into the camera itself. And I'm very well pleased with what responses I'm getting from various parties on how well this is performing. So when we come back, I'm going to be using my wife's iPhone, which is a better camera quality than my own, and going over here's what the setup is with the G97. I'm now using my wife's iPhone, which is a better camera than my own, just to go over my desk setup briefly. This is mainly about the Lumix G97 and the DJI Mic Mini, but here I have my MacBook Air. It's an M3 model. I do have a stand that lifts it off the desk just mainly for airflow, a USB hub that connects to a capture card, then there's a large USB to micro USB converter. The micro USB goes into the Lumix G97. This is USB-C power. This is the receiver for the DJI Mic Mini with the audio cord plugged in correctly for that. And then I have the Small Rigs micro arm that I really enjoy, mounted on the desk. And what the primary purpose for this setup is to be able to participate in Zoom calls, Google Meets, take online courses where there's live video and audio, incoming, outgoing, and it's been working marvelously well. This is the camera audio, by the way. I mean, I shouldn't say the camera audio, the iPhone audio. Again, this is the Mic Mini case. And then what I'll end up doing is I'll take my extremely old monitor that I used to have for the PC. I'll actually have it bump up against here so that I can look straight forward into whatever video stream I'm having and have a closer view of the camera, mainly so I could look into the camera as if I'm looking into the eyes of another person. One moment here as I come around some of the other equipment that I purchased for, and I'll go over the use case for the camera, is a small Riggs tripod system. And the main reason for the tripod, the Lumix, and the DJI Mic Mini is the entire goal of this setup is primarily webcam, secondarily recording audio, video for lectures, webinars, shouldn't say webinars, live workshops, live sessions where I'll be doing presentations in Madison County, possibly other areas where I can record what is being taught, as well as my occasional gardening updates. For those of you wondering, I do have authored copies of the overwhelming majority of the books that I've written over time, along with my messy desk. I just noticed that when I got done filming with my wife's iPhone, that I didn't go over what I think of the Panasonic Lumix G97, so please forgive me on that part. So I did share in part as we were going through the DJI Mic Mini review portion that I'm brand new to cameras. I went to B&H Photography and said, here's my use case. 60 to 70% webcam, approximately 30% recording lectures, workshops, on-site events, and the remaining percentage legacy work, vlogging, photography. So they recommended the Lumix G97. It is a hybrid camera, both for photography and videography. And while I was suspect, because a lot of YouTubers are using Sonys or they're using Canons, I thought, they're the experts, I'm not. We don't have to follow everybody else out there. And while it did take getting used to, and I'm still getting used to various settings, it's growing on me, for lack of better words. I've had Zoom calls where the person asked me, what are you using for a video camera that's higher quality than their camera that happens to be a Sony or a Canon? And I probably don't have the most optimal settings that I'm using. So I'm rather happy with the Lumix G97 and all of the recommendations by B&H Photography. Now on YouTube, I am going to be putting in links below. I do not know if B&H has associate links, so if you see Amazon links, you're free to go use the links or not. The pricing doesn't change, but it helps this channel that's not monetized, helps me keep compassioncrossing.info up for free without ads. But if you want to go directly to B&H Photo, I cannot recommend them enough to just put in Panasonic Lumix G97 and search. I do have the kit lens for now. If you want to know the other parts, because I'm not going to list every last one of them in the description, please put in the comments below, and then I'll respond in that case. Thank you, and bye.